A very good evening to all my respected guests, friends, and family members around the world. My name is Sam. Welcome to tonight's sharing of iTeraCare, a revolutionary device in wellness industry. As we all know, health is the utmost important issue for all of us. So I hope tonight, through these sessions of brief sharing of iTeraCare, can let everyone know how this device is going to assist us to have better health. And before we go into iTeraCare, we try to learn from the ancient Greek father of medicine, Hippocrates. He mentioned before, if there's a way to hit the bones, then all diseases can be treated. I'm very sure that all our friends on the line do agree that our body temperature is actually very important. If there's 1 degree drop of our body temperature, then our body immune systems may be lower by around 30%. And also we try to learn from this famous scientist, Mr. Albert Einstein. Yeah, he had forecasted before previously. Yeah, he mentioned future medicine will be the medicine of frequency. Now, the very first time that I heard about this statement in my mind actually came across the scenario that happened in the sci-fi movie where someone was not feeling well and then he was sent into a chamber, then he was scanned. Then after that, the diagnostic, what do you call it, from the computer program, then know what's wrong with him, and then he was scanned another time with certain lights and so on spray on his body. Then after, when he was leaving the chamber, seems like he's already recovered or becoming well. So the whole process, like he was repaired in the chamber. I think this kind of scenario is happening right now because of the THz technology. So THz actually is one of the top 10 most advanced technology to change the world. And for the Japanese authority, it has named THz light wave as the light of life. So what is actually THz is, we try to have a look on this chart. Yeah, it is an electromagnetic wave band that drop in between microwave and infrared ray. So I think for microwave, I think almost all of us we do know that actually this is the particular waveband used in our microwave oven to heat up our food. And for infrared, yeah, this particular waveband is normally used in the lamp of physiotherapy in hospital. And then what do you call it, for CCTV to record the night vision, to view in the dark and so on. It needs the sensor using infrared to do so. And also previously our computer system, our mouse, yeah, with the red color light within, actually that one also is a sensor from the infrared. So terahertz, the frequency or this waveband just fall in just in between this particular waveband, and it is very compatible to our body cell. And terahertz, it resonates the same frequency as our normal human cell, where within a second it vibrates about generating millions of vibrations. And the invention of iTeraCare actually is a combination of the traditional Chinese medicine and the Western cytology technology. And you try to have a look on the manufacturer of iTeraCare, where actually it's all the way coming from Nanjing of China. This is named as THz Technology. And THz Technology actually is a company focusing in the R&D in terahertz, yeah? And it is committed to promote and apply THz technology globally in healthcare industry to improve our health and life quality. And this company of THz Technology was founded in May of 2015, and it already has 6 years of history. And the good news is INEO International and THz Technology now join forces to develop global market through iTeraCare. And if you try to have a look on the milestone or the production of THz, yeah, in the year of 2015, they have managed to come out with the first THz device, as you can see from the diagram here. Yeah, the shape looked quite funny. Yeah, looked like a cannon, and the size was quite huge. And the time, the price, I think, is around 3 million. Yeah, or 3 million yuan in the Chinese currency or the China currency, which is about 450,000 US dollar. Then 2 years from then, 2017, they have come out with launched the second generations of THz device. And of course, the shape is look almost the same like the previous one, but then the size is a little bit reduced already. And in the year of 2019, they have launched the third generations of THz device, as you can see from this diagram. Yeah? And this is a combination of heat and light wave, where it is a new concept of therapeutic device focusing on whole body therapy. And then recently for this year, 2021, they have launched the fourth generations, which is named as iTeraCare device for INEO International, where this device having 3-in-1 core technology, where it is having THz technology, quantum technology, and also optical quartz technology. And this is an all new, smarter, safer, more effective, and portable unit where actually you can just do it at home, use at home, focusing on partial part of our body and also facial beauty therapy. And we try to have a look on this so-called as iTeraCare, the principle. It has a principle of therapy of 5-in-1, where actually it can help to activate and repair our cells, rapidly clear the meridians, and also detoxify the lymphatic system. At the same time, also rapidly remove water retention and also improve our blood microcirculations. And so using iTeraCare for therapy, an hour of therapy of using iTeraCare is almost equivalent to 10 times of acupuncture, 20 times of cupping, 30 times of gua sha, and 40 times of massage. So this is a good news for those who like to be massaged. And actually you can bring back a unit of iTeraCare, just blow on your whole body. It's just like you're doing all this therapy. And also we try to have a look on the features, the feature of iTeraCare. Firstly, we talk about safetiness. So the device actually is certified and patented. So we have gone through the tests and also the experiment for the safety and efficacy also proven. So these are the certifications of the report. And also, it has the CE and FCC certification of conformity with the quality controls report, even have the what we call the design patented report, the certification, and the most important thing we talk about safetiness, the safety report, where you also have gone through the test using this radiation detector. Because mostly, almost all the, I think the electrical or electronics item, they do produce the radiation. But then for our iTeraCare, as you can see from this radiation tester there, is showing the screen 0.00, means it has no radiation at all, and it's very safe to be used even for infants, without any contraindication. Next, it has the feature of very strong penetration. The device frequency can penetrate the skin from 20 to 30 centimeter. So for our friends who are not familiar with the unit of centimeter, 20 to 30 centimeter is almost equivalent like the length or the width of 1 foot. That means if you are using iTeraCare to blow the right side of our body, actually it can reach even to the left side of our body for this frequency. So by this means it can actually reach to the bone marrow, to our micro blood vessels, and also capillaries. At the same time, it enhances the microcirculations and also eliminates water retention in our body. Next, it also has a feature of identifications. You can identify the type of cell in the body, either they are healthy, damaged, and so on. So it can strengthen the healthy cell, repair the damaged cell, and also expel those liquefied unhealthy cells. At the same time, it unblocks the passages, vessel, and also it does help in detoxification. Next, it will help also in activations. Our body contains 100 trillions of cells and so on. Of course, mainly all these cells are normal, but then certain cells, they are actually weak or inactive. So it can help, by using iTeraCare, it can activate those weak and inactive cells. At the same time, regulates our body temperature to improve our body immunity system. Next, it is actually very user-friendly. As you can see from this diagram, the most simple way and straightforward is you just blow on the area that you don't feel comfortable. As you can see from this diagram, you can blow on your face for beauty purposes, and also you can blow on neck, you can blow on your back, even you can blow on the baby's tummy. And so this is actually, you don't need any professional skill or knowledge, just blow directly on the affected or uncomfortable area. So that's why it's called very user-friendly. And so you will try to put in the summary, there are 8 steps to better health by using iTeraCare for therapy. First, it will help to eliminate the unhealthy cell. Terahertz frequency, the energy is the same with our normal cell. But then for those abnormal or mutated cells within our body, when they contact with this terahertz energy, they are going to be very much absorb this energy, and then they get eliminated from our body after absorbing this energy. That's why it's advisable to drink 1 or 2 glasses of warm water before we use the therapy for iTeraCare, and after the therapy also we take another 1 glass of warm water, because all these so-called as the damaged or abnormal cells, they are eliminated through our sweating system and also our urinary system, pass out from our body. Then secondly, it can help to activate our innate cell. So our body, just like I mentioned just now, we have 100 trillions of body cells, and many of these cells they are normal, but then certain cells or within this normal cell, they are actually like sleepy or dormant or inactivate. Yeah, just like sleeping, they are not doing their job and so on. So these normal cells, they still job absorb the THz energy, but then in just moderate way and increase in the temperature. And then by this means it can help to activate those dormant cells and those inactive cells activated. Then the third talk about increase of self-healing. Because THz frequency has the same resonance with our normal cell. Our body cell, they do normally, I mean, they do vibrate. So the THz frequency actually can induces and strengthen the DNA organic molecules, whereby it enhances self-repairing of our body cell. Now, talking about this, we try to have a look, maybe we try to study to our ancestor or our grandparents, our grandforefathers, few thousand years back in that era. Maybe I should ask this question to all our friends on the line. Do you think at that time, few thousand years back, these people, they have ever fallen sick before? I think the answer is yes, right? But then at the time, during few thousand years ago, they don't have the facility of medication, they don't have hospital, they don't have doctor. So when they fell sick, how did they get well? So it's a lot of information we are receiving saying that at the time, they have no stress in their lifestyle. Firstly, no stress, no tense. Secondly, look at the food that they consume. Yeah, mainly organic food, and then the environment they are living in. Yeah, no pollution of water, no pollution of air, and probably they are not feeling well. They just take some herbs and then doing some meditation and let the body recover by itself. So that's why we always hear this statement: the best doctor is actually our own body. We do believe that actually we do have this built-in function within our body for self-healing and self-repairing. Yeah, but then look at us in this 21st century, yeah, especially since last year until now, the global pandemic issue made a lot of people feeling stressed, you're tense. And then plus, look at the food that we are consuming daily, yeah, or mainly our processed food, plus the kind of pollution coming in our daily lifestyle, yeah, not only water, not only air, but then the kind of radiation from the telecommunication tower, etc., plus the free radicals that caused so much damages to our cell, and probably all these factors have caused our body already forgotten about this so-called as self-repairing or self-healing function. So by using iTeraCare, the THz frequency within, because it induces and strengthens the DNA organic molecule and enhances the self-repairing body cell. That's why it actually can help this, just like recall back our body of this self-repairing function. Next, we talk about meridian and acupuncture points. Talking about these acupuncture points and meridian is totally related to the TCM or the traditional Chinese medicine, where it's the whole body. According to TCM, we have 360 acupuncture points throughout our whole body. But then out of those 16, which are around 62 of these acupuncture points, are distributed within our soles or our foot palm. Then that's why a lot of people, they like to go for foot massage, whereby doing foot massage, you are actually stimulating the whole body acupuncture points. So now with the iTeraCare, actually you can use it to blow on your palm or your foot palm or your body or your soles. Then by this means you can actually stimulate your whole body acupuncture points. At the same time, also it can help in unblooding the meridians, purify our blood, and increase our metabolism rate. And then also THz frequency can help in dilating our blood vessel, reduces our blood flow resistance, and also viscosity. For these two statements, it's actually very good alternative for those who want to prevent or so-called feeling the problem of hypertension. Same time, it can help in improving of microcirculation. Next, it will help in regulating our glands, regulating endocrine glands, balancing our body hormone system, and also protect our organs. And then next, removing of water retentions. All this water retention, actually, they are considered as unhealthy body moisture within our body, because our body is made up of 70% water. And if this moisture increases, we will have aches and pains and swelling in our feet, which is called as water retention. So by using iTeraCare, it can help to remove this extra moisture and also balance out our body immunity system. Next, it can help also by using iTeraCare to cleanse our blood impurities, cleanse our inner body, just like doing spring cleaning for the whole body, and also promote blood circulation and removing clots, at the same time soften blood vessel and lumps. So for the last two statements, actually this is a very good mean or alternative for us to prevent stroke, especially I do always believe, I always believe that prevention is always better than cure. So in a general, iTeraCare is suitable for various kind of inflammations, rhinitis, pharyngitis, gastritis, even prostatitis, and so on. And we have the feedback from the user. He used to have the frequent urinating at night issue. But then after using iTeraCare, the frequency of waking up at night already reduced until, after some times, at the end of the day, he could actually but just keep on using iTeraCare to blow at the prostate and also lower abdomen area. His problem already getting solved, and he could sleep the whole night through till the next morning. So this device is doing fantastic result. And then also for pains and blockages, in the traditional Chinese medicine way, they always relate actually the pains may caused by the blockages within our body. Probably blockages of meridians or even acupuncture points of blood vessel and so on. Then if you have no blockages within the body, then there shouldn't be any pains. So shoulder pain, neck pain, and joint pain is so probably caused by meridian blockage, lymphatic blockage within the body. Then by using iTeraCare, it is actually helpful for all those issues. So then the next one, good news for our ladies friends on the line. If you want to have beauty property or beauty purpose for your skin, for anti-aging, for scalp acne and so on, you can actually use iTeraCare to blow directly on your face. But then you need to remove. Remember, you need to remove for those who are having contact lenses. Please remove your contact lenses before you are using it on your face. So over here, I would like to share some of the testimony that actually we have compiled so far. Then we can learn better about how this product is so much useful to help so many people for those who already experience it. So the first one, we are talking about this gentleman. You can see from this photo. Before using iTeraCare for therapy, he had the problem of big tummy. You can see the size of tummy is quite huge. But then after using iTeraCare, just blow directly on the tummy, just continuously for 20 days. You can see the difference, right? The size of the tummy reduced. Then the second one, this gentleman was having the arthritis that actually over 10 years. But then even after the first time using iTeraCare just to blow on the area, he could feel actually very much comfortable with the feeling of using iTeraCare. Then this gentleman also, he couldn't lift up his arm because of so much pain. But then after using iTeraCare to blow, then after 30 minutes, only the first time 30 minutes of therapy, he could feel that there's no more pain after lifting up his arm. And then this one is actually the issue of vasculitis, 10 years of vasculitis problem. You can see before that the wound there, and then after just 5 times of therapy, then it can help so much, improve so much already. Then this is another one for skin disorder, talking about psoriasis. And over here, I don't have the photo for the first day without haven't started using iTeraCare, but this was taken after 7 days therapy with iTeraCare. Then after 9 days, then after 22 days, you can see so much improvement. Am I right? So much different. Then the next one, this is an anonymous skin disorder that lasts for 3 years already for this person. And then after 4 days using iTeraCare for therapy, you can see the difference, right? So much changes. Then this madam, she was having the issue of thyroid nodules. Normally, for this kind of situation, she needs to go for surgical operations to help this to solve the issue. But then she was introduced by her friend to use iTeraCare. Then just blowing on the area, and you can see that the size of the thyroid nodule already reduced even after 10 times, just 10 times of therapy. Then this madam, you can see the face, the appearance look like that, quite horrible, right? Actually, because she was having the SLE or lupus problem. Then only after 2 times of therapy, just blow on her face. You can see the appearance actually still got, but then it's getting lighter and becoming faded already. And then the other one, also another case for psoriasis. After 10 times of using iTeraCare, you can see the changes, right? And then this group of photo on the right, actually this is the burn wound by a person that actually already he was admitted for a month already in hospital, even every day get sanitized and to solve the wound issue, but then shouldn't get better. But then after 3 days continuously using of iTeraCare, you can see that the burn wound already getting dry up and the size also becoming reduced. Next one, this is talking about phlebitis. Yeah, 20 times of therapy. You can see before and after. After 20 times therapy, yeah, becoming better a lot. Yeah. And then the other one talking about this is named as Bell's palsy. And this is not stroke. Maybe a lot of people they consist this is stroke. This is actually not stroke. This is just a cramp only on one side of face. I also have a friend that he got this issue previously, and he was taking about a month to come back to normal after consuming the medication. But then for this particular gentleman, just blow using iTeraCare, yeah, and then you can see that after a week of his face already come back to normal. Same as this madam, yeah, also the issue of Bell's palsy. After 8 days of therapy, the face back to normal. And then the other one talking about pigmentation. Yeah, the first photo on the utmost left we can see is quite dark, right? And then after using iTeraCare for therapy for 7 times, you can see very clear. Yeah, it is actually improving. Yeah, until the last photo on the right, actually you can see still the pigmentation is still there, but very much lighter already. Yeah. And then for beauty effects, there are 3 ladies over here. The first lady you can see for her right face, yeah, right side of the face. We can see from here is actually our left. This side actually has been used doing therapy with iTeraCare. Can you see it becoming V-shape, and also the wrinkle already reduced. And then for this madam, this side actually use iTeraCare, but not for this side. You can see the compare the eye pocket, yeah, just before and after. And then the next one for this madam, you can see that this side, yeah, her left face or left side of the face, or you can see from here actually is our right side. Then you can see already becoming V-shaped, because the Southeast Asian ladies, they prefer their face to look sharpened or like V-shaped, just because this may help them to look even slimmer, right? And then next one talking about wrinkles for this gentleman over foreheads and eyes area. Yeah, after keep on using, you can see that the wrinkles already reduced so much. So definitely, I would say that iTeraCare is going to work to help to solve our health issue. It's a matter of time. Yeah, certain people may take longer time. Certain people maybe you can see the result in 3 to 5 days. Some even maybe 2 to 2 months. As long as you continuously, persistently use the product, definitely you're going to see the result. Yeah, especially for pain management. Yeah, pain management. Many already get the feedback. Those who experience for pain management, even after the first time using iTeraCare to blow, they can feel their pain at least reduced 20 to 30%, even on the first time using. Then this person having the red eyes problem for 8 years, but then only after 1 week of therapy using iTeraCare, the red eyes problem gone. Then for varicose vein, yeah, before you can see from this photo, just after 1 time of therapy, you can see that the vein seems like not seeing anymore. Then Mr. Jayaratnam, this gentleman, yeah, had already had the arthritis pain over his joints and hands and knees and so on, and he had to use a walking stick. But I think only after 1 time of therapy, his pain disappeared from his hands and knee, and then he was able to walk without the use of walking stick. This is really fantastic and look like miracle, yeah. And then the other one, this madam also, Sulaga Devi, at the age of 44, suffered from acute rheumatoid arthritis, all her joint. But then she was using iTeraCare to get the treatment or the therapy for 2 sessions only, each session for 10 minutes. The pain totally gone. And then for Mr. Sundababu, at the age of 59, severe pain on his knees for years. But then only after 1 time therapy, he could feel that his pain gone by 50%. Then he just immediately he bought a unit of iTeraCare. Then brought it home, just keep on using it. Now you feel no more pain. And then Mr. Dominic also severe back pain for years. Even 1 time, he experienced 1 time, then I can feel that the pain reduced tremendously. Immediately also he bought a unit of iTeraCare, then go back home, still continues for treatment. Then after 3 days, the pain totally gone. And still, we are receiving more and more testimonials day after day. And actually over here also, I would like to take this opportunity to have our friends on the line. They actually, I believe they're willing to share about their testimony. Let me see if our distributor, Mr. Nitin, Mr. Nitin Bichare, are you there? Mr. Nitin, all the way from India, you can turn on your microphone to share about your testimony.
Right.
Welcome.
Yeah. Can you hear me, Sam?
Yes, loud and clear, Mr. Nitin. Good evening.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, everyone, and my greetings to everyone. This is a fantastic product. When I was introduced by one of my friends, Mr. Kari, and I met the gentleman over there. And when I saw the details, saw the product, I just thought like it's a magic. But when I understood the science behind it and the results, I started believing in the product. I bought the product and then started using it for myself and my family members. The results which I'm getting in my family members, my mother-in-law is age 82 and she has been suffering from varicose veins for the last 50 years almost. So there's a, here in the screen also it was shown. And about 4 days back, we started giving the treatment. We have been following the system, giving the water and then using the product for almost 20 minutes every time. I've been repeating it at least twice a day. And now there is a tremendous improvement of at least 30%. The pain has been also reduced. So she also is having a tremendous confidence and she says, yes, now she has the confidence that varicose veins can really go. Because for 50 years, we have been trying a number of doctors, but it was never cured. Then we are also talking to my friends and some of my friends, they are also available here. They have taken the product also and fantastic results from at least 8 to 10 people. But I would also say one more testimony. Now we are treating another patient aged 94, rather bedridden, but he's quite active. We are also treating him for varicose veins. He's also getting the results, improvement of about 15 to 20%. And we're using the product for about 2 to 3 days now. The normal pain relief, it's a normal thing now. People are using it for once or twice, and there's a tremendous improvement in the relaxation. There's no pain. Some people are saying 30% improvement. Some people are saying 40 to 50% improvement. I'm really happy about the product. I'm very confident. Yes, this is a scientific device and it can really take care of our health and our all family members. I really wish everyone should have this product because I think we can make the world as a better place health-wise. Thank you so much, Sam. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Nitin, all the way from India to share with us your experience after using the product. And you have helped so many people, especially to help them to get rid of the pain, right? And so this is only just the beginning, yeah? So
yes,
yeah, go ahead and then do more goodies, yeah, to help more people. We believe that do good things, then things will be good happening to us. Okay, thank you for sharing and thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Next, we have on the line also the second one who would like to share. I would like to invite Mr. Madhu Potachira. Mr. Madhu, you can turn on your microphone right now.
Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Madhu, can you turn on your camera?
Are you able to hear me?
Yes, loud and clear, sir.
Okay. 1 second. Yeah. Very good evening to all. I'm Madhu Nair from Cochin, Kerala. I have been using this product for the past 2 months and I've been regularly giving my testimony on a regular basis. I actually got this product mainly for taking care of my spondylitis, cervical spondylitis and diabetic neuropathy. And to my amusement, my cervical spondylitis, it just took me 8 days to get it completely rid of all my pains. And secondly, I have been seeing tremendous improvement on my diabetic neuropathy because I was going through a very hell lot of pain on my leg in the past few months. But after starting using this instrument, I've seen a tremendous result on that front. apart from all this, in Kerala, many of my associates have been reporting numerous types of testimonies. And even today, I've got one testimony through one of my associates who was saying that after COVID, a person was not able to lift his hand up. And he was treated upon for 20 minutes to 20 to 30 minutes. He was treated, and he was surprised, very surprised that he could lift his hand and move it around. And that was today's testimony. Such way, we have got for diabetics, people have found tremendous results in the diabetic relief thing. Their blood sugar has come down very much, and especially pain management. This product has been really amazing one, and we are thankful to the iTeraCare company for giving us such a wonderful product, introducing this product to the Indian market, and we are sure we will, in the coming days, we would be getting much better results and much better testimonies. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Madhu, for your sharing. Especially, it's already helping to solve your pain on your spondylitis, right? And
yeah,
so I think you are going to have more confidence and also going to help more people. So thank you again. Just go ahead and then all the best. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. And then another one, we like to invite Mr. Dominic. Mr. Dominic, are you on the line? Mr. Dominic Xavier, you can turn on your microphone. Hello, Mr. Dominic.
Yes, can you hear?
Yeah, loud and clear.
I am Dominic Xavier from India, living in Chennai. Mr. Sankar is introduced the product iTeraCare, the wonderful product, to me. I had back pain when I used the product. Now I don't have any back pain. I'm so clear now. And one of my colleagues, Sam showed Sulega baby. She got severe rheumatism pain because she had for 6 months. She is a TB patient. She consumed medicine for 6 months, allopathy medicine. So she had all the knee pain. Now after regular use of our TeraCare, now she is no pain at all. Now she is simply enjoying with our product. And latest one testimonial I had, a lady called Suganya, when she couldn't lift his hand due to frozen shoulder. Just I flowed for 30 minutes. He without pain, he easily lifted his hand. So, and there is a problem like some told that future medicine is our frequency is future medicine. Yes, it is came true. 2 days back, I came to my home at 11 o'clock to house. My father had a toothache. He regularly used to, he used to have toothache. He will go and buy medical shop medicine and will take, the pain will go up. That is too late now, 11:30, no medical shop. When I came, I told, no other choice. I have only iTeraCare machine. I can blow it. You will get relief. He told, okay. Just I made a TeraCare water and asked him to goggle, and I blowed on the pain area. He got relieved. So the future medicine is like this. Now my mother also is taking, because whenever she gets the headache and cold and all, just she used to blow and she getting relief. So our product is very wonderful product, because wherever it take, everybody giving result, good result. Okay. So I thank the company and giving opportunity to Mr. Sam and Mr. Sankar. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Dominic, for sharing your testimony. You see, nearly all are this again, pain. Yeah, that's why those that I mentioned, you have pain, you use the product, you use the device, immediately you can feel how much is helpful, yeah, at least reducing your pain. So thank you once again to Mr. Dominic and all our testimonial sharers. Okay, so we shall proceed. So this is actually a very wonderful device for iTeraCare, but then still a certain category of people, then so we try to be careful, or certain people we are actually not recommending them for use, including firstly, the category under the pregnant ladies or pregnant women, or during when they are having menstruations. Those who are having terminal or acute diseases also try to avoid. And then those who are born with a congenital heart or diseases and so on, not recommended. And then those who are having objects implanted like metal stent on over the heart, or maybe like a cardiac pacemaker, insulin pump, or external like silicone or even metal parts implanted in the body, you need to avoid those areas. And then those who are having open wound, if they are still bleeding, you need to stop the bleeding first, then you can use, actually can help to heal up the wound, yeah, in a faster way. But then if they're still bleeding, then you have to stop it first. Yeah, don't use it when it's still bleeding. And then fracture, immediately after fracture, then not recommended to use. Yeah, after when it's getting better or during you can do physiotherapy, then you can go for it. Yeah, to help out to what I call recovery. And also those immediately after surgical operations, avoid using them. And also recently we have the hot topic to talk about vaccination. Immediately after vaccination, don't use iTeraCare within the period of a week. And after using iTeraCare, it is advisable for within that 3 to 4 hours. Don't take shower, don't take cold food or cold drink. Try to avoid blowing with AC and fan, because this will affect the efficacy of iTeraCare. That's why it's better that only after we're taking the so-called shower, then we can start immediately to use iTeraCare. So actually, a lot of people are having the wonders why iTeraCare is doing so much of miracles. So of course, this is related to the in-depth in technical parts already. So for these sessions, I would like to invite a very special gentleman all the way also from Malaysia. And he has a background of physical educations and also sports science, and then health and wellness. And so he is actually our iNetwork International iTeraCare product advisor. Welcome, Mr. Somasundran, to share more of us about iTeraCare and THz.
Thank you, Mr. Sam Blue. Can you hear me, Mr. Sam?
Yeah, Mr. Soma, yes, I can hear you. Yeah,
good, loud and
just
clear.
A little bit louder, probably.
Okay, good.
We cannot see you.
Oh, sorry. Now, you see me now?
Nope. But it's okay. I think maybe you can share your screen, but then you just you can, if possible, you try to increase your voice volume. Yeah, so
okay,
everybody can hear you clear.
Just a moment. Okay, now. All right, got it. Bye.
Now we can see you. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Sam. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, friends, guests, and family of iTeraCare. Again, we are in one more session, iTeraCare. Now, what I'm going to do is I just going to share a little bit about why this thing is working, because many of them have asked, why is this working? I don't see the thing, but it's working. Is it really working? So we shall share some info. Right now, let's see. Okay, Mr. Sam, can you see? Let me start with this first, because suddenly this product is becoming very popular all over the world, and people are feeling very threatened. So I would like to take the opportunity to inform that under whatever circumstances, we are here to share whatever information, and at the same time, please also consult the professionals, the medical doctors who are there, who have been there, and I have to put this disclaimer, right? Thank you. Now, when you see iTeraCare, look for this logo. I've told this many times, this logo, because it gives you quality, right? There are many products in the market now, but this product comes with a lot of extra benefits, we shall see along the way. Right. My name is Soma. Now, when we first talk about this product, as you can see just now during the sharing, many people use many kinds of words. Some people say, oh, it's a simple device. It's almost like a hair dryer. Some of them say very elegant and attractive color. And it's of course very durable and effective, as you've seen just now. And it's a fantastic product. And some of them say exceptional. And there are those who also say it's really miraculous, terrific, and wonderful. So now people are using all kinds of words to describe this device based on their experiences, right? Not what we are saying, but from the people who have been using it, right? And this is what this device is. And we have two devices. One is this iTeraCare Classic, and one is the iTera Pro. The iTeraCare Classic is used predominantly in homes, and the iTeraCare Pro is used a lot in centers, physiotherapy centers, massage centers, and now special centers just for this THz iTera Pro. And as just now was explained, this device is certified, well known in China. Already many people in China are already using, and now it has come out into the world and reaching out to so many more countries. And it's patented by the Chinese Academy of Sciences and Sinochem, and this device can be used on all persons, including infants, without contraindication. Now let's look at the energy. I shall just talk about terahertz waves. It is these waves lie in something which was called a gap before. People were not sure what to do with this wave and whether there was something which existed here, right? But now they found that they have many uses for it, and one of it is in the biomedical area, and that's what we're using now. Now, these waves of light actually flow into and are emitted by the human body. We're receiving it every day without knowing it. In human babies, Qigong masters, healthy young people, and animals, this kind of frequency is extremely strong, right? It's very strong in them, and that's why they're vibrant. Even the moonlight releases a large amount of terahertz, and this frequency is also abundant in the universe. Now, the terahertz vibration frequency is 10 to the power of 12, 1 terahertz on the electromagnetic spectrum, right? And it corresponds to frequencies found in our bodies. And that is why it is becoming very helpful. It is very harmless, but also very powerful. It's also called the radiation of life and the wave of life. And people have been using it without realizing the effects of it. Okay, I've explained about the terahertz gap. It is between microwaves and infrared, as we saw just now. And the frequency range is between 100 gigahertz to 10 terahertz. And with wavelengths of 3 millimeters to 30 micrometers. It's also known before as far infrared or sub-millimeter waves. It's non-ionizing, I'll explain a little bit later, but penetrates clothing, paper, cardboard, and plastics. And that is why it's becoming very useful. And it's also absorbed by water and many organic substances. Okay. Now, this is the first question everybody asks. Is terahertz radiation safe? Because people always have the precautionary in the sense that is wave safe or will I get side effects later on? Okay, now terahertz radiation is non-ionizing. Non-ionizing meaning the electrons are not stolen by the other cells, no degradation, and is considered to be safe for humans at low frequencies. I repeat, low frequencies. So as long as it's low, it's quite safe, right? Now, if you have read elsewhere saying that there is some damage done to the skin and all that, read a little bit deeper, you'll find that they were testing on them using high frequencies, because in their experimentation, they wanted to see what will happen if they use high frequencies, and that is the result they get. Okay, but when you use low frequencies, they are safe for humans. Now, terahertz waves are strongly absorbed by water molecules, which limits their penetration into tissues by hundreds or even tens of microns under normal conditions. Why is this important? As I explained earlier, it's abundant in the universe, it's all around us, and you're getting it every day. But their penetration is not deep enough to help us fully, right? So as we can see here, we have 3 layers on our skin: the epidermis, dermis, and hypodermis. Okay, these 3 layers. So there is water molecules here, and then there's this fat here, and then you have also these capillaries, microcapillaries, right? The blood vessels here, all right? So now, when there's water, so the normal waves, terahertz waves, which are projected on us, they don't get to go much deep. Why? Because, so this is another picture as to how far they go in. Ultraviolet waves go as far as the epidermis, far infrared up to the dermis, and terahertz, they go a little bit further until the subcutaneous or hypodermis layer, right? Now, why is this so? Now, this is the depth, how deep the skin is. Okay, now we shall see further. Now, if we look at this, this is how deep they are, 3.1 to 6.3 millimeters. And the penetration of normal terahertz waves is about 0.1 to 0.3 millimeters. But now when you use this device, when you use the iTeraCare, the penetration becomes 20 to 30 centimeters inside. And that is why things happen. And that is why a lot of things start happening. Okay, so this is why it makes a difference. Okay, now if you use glycerol, the penetration becomes twice as much. Okay, and glycerol is the main component of glycerides, usually found in vegetable oils, animal fats. Now, if you want to use it, all right, this is more for info. Actually, 20 to 30 centimeters is already very deep. This is how it looks like without glycerol and with glycerol. The depth is twice as much. Now, let's look at the related mechanism. First of all, they are in cluster form. What is in cluster? The water is in cluster form because when it comes to you, normally it doesn't have the energy which you used to have, right? People before were drinking water which had energy, and that was able to break the clusters. And you know, when you're younger, you had enzymes which are breaking your clusters. Now you don't have that energy, and as you get older, you don't have those enzymes. So what happens is you have problems breaking the water clusters. The molecules bind together, and molecules which are more than 4 molecules clusters, they find it difficult to enter the cells. So what happens is, according to a scientific research, only 30% of the water you drink actually gets into your cells. So what it means is, in spite of you drinking a lot of water, you are continuously dehydrated, right? Especially after the age of 50, right? When you reach 40 for some, 45, and especially 50 and above, you find that problems start getting bigger, health problems. Why? This is one of the reasons. The hydration level, the hydration level of your cells are not enough, okay? Not optimal. Now, then again, energy. The energy, by the time the water reaches you, there is no energy in the water. So it is not able to function optimally. Now, what this terahertz machine does is, this blower does is, it breaks the water clusters in the immediate area of your problem where you use the iTeraCare. So now it finds itself easier to enter into the cells. Up to 90% of the water now gets into the cells, and it brings along this terahertz energy, which corresponds to the energy which is required by the cells. So now what happens is the cells start functioning optimally. So when they start functioning optimally, now the diseases which were there before, because your cells were not functioning, functioning optimally, now start going out, start getting less, because now the cells start functioning. So as long as there are anywhere in the body where there are cells, this will help to improve the condition. All right. So now it is also non-ionizing, okay, especially when free radicals, they also played a big part in your degenerative health. So this thing is non-ionizing, doesn't create that problem, and is safe. No contact, you don't touch your body. Localize, you use it where you want to use it. You focus on areas where you want to, if you want to. Otherwise, you can use for the whole body, generally for maintenance. It is specialized in the sense that the intention of this blower is for the blower to be blown on areas where you have problems. You have inflammation, you have diseases, you have a problem, you use it on those areas especially to speed up the reaction and improvement. And then there's one thing which I always like to say is that also look at your present health condition, because especially in the area of the lungs, okay, especially in the area of the lungs, if you have a lung problem, many of them undergoing lung problem, they have phlegm and they have a lot of things happening there. So when you use this, things start happening, and what happens is the body reacts by, while it's improving itself, it releases fluids. And if you do it too fast, a lot of fluids come out and you can feel suffocation. So especially in the area of the lungs, start slow. See how it works on you, slowly improve. Don't suddenly do too much, because then a lot of fluid comes out, you can feel the suffocation. On other parts of the body, it's not so bad. You're only going to feel more pain. And if you can bear with it over a few days, then you'll be okay. Okay, when we are in sync with nature and the Earth's frequency, a natural resonance exists, right, which supports harmony and clear communication on a cellular level. And this is why a lot of people heal with nature. They feel so different when they go to the waterfall, deep jungles, and even to the sea for that matter. All right. Okay. Now let's look at what happens before and after. Normally, this is the condition of a person's cells. Especially if you look at the blood, when you do not have energy and the cells are not hydrated. This is how they look like. They bind together and they have problems moving, they have problems carrying oxygen, nutrients, and they have problems clearing the blood of toxin. Okay, as you can see here, there are 1 or 2 cells here which have received a little bit more hydration and energy, so they look a little bit better. Okay, this one, whereas the others are quite bad. Now, if you check your blood, this is probably what you're going to be seeing in most of you, especially those people with health conditions. Now, when you use this terahertz energy, and especially when you drink terahertz charged water, this is what you get. Cells get hydrated, they get the energy, and you can see the energy layer, and then they separate and they carry more oxygen and nutrients. All right, and that is why you start seeing a lot of improvements to your health. Okay, but give it time. You don't use it today, you expect by tomorrow to have cleared up all your problems which you have been carrying for years. Okay, give it time. Give it time, just continue, have trust, and your body will change with you. Okay, now how is it helpful? It helps to reduce pain, including headaches, as we saw just now, and joint pain. It's as an alternative treatment for a variety of diseases like dermatitis, cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, gastrointestinal disorders, pain relief, and wound healing. People who have a wound, once they have got over the part where it's bleeding, it has stopped, and you're ready to use it, you find that the wound heals faster. Now, to improve blood circulation, viscosity, for people who have heart conditions, they find that their breathing is better, easier, not as stressful as before, because the viscosity is improved. All right, the viscosity is improved. Okay. Now, to improve the lymphatic system performance, why is this important? Because whatever the body clears, you have to have some pathway where you have to clear all those unwanted things, okay, toxins and everything like that. So the lymphatic system as well should be performing well. So this helps with the lymphatic system, okay. It also helps to clear meridian and chakra points. Now you have a block there, then according to the Chinese traditional medicine, the chi is blocked, so the flow is not there, and you start getting all kinds of problems. you run into a lot of problems. So this helps to clear those points if you know how to use them. All right. Okay, now this also helps to reduce the toxic side effects of chemotherapy and radiotherapy in cancer patients, in the modulation of the immune system. Now, this is an important factor because now if you see almost all diseases, one of the first things they focus on is the immune system. In COVID-19, the focus is on increasing or improving the immune system. Now, what this does is it raises your immune system to a level where the body is prepared to fight against any invasion of the body. All right. So it gives you the first line of defense. It also helps in the stimulation of the nervous system. Okay. Now, these are some suggestions and recommendations when you use this blower. For best results, treatment typically is delivered at low intensity. The device gives you low intensity on a localized skin area during a 15 to 20 minutes daily treatment. All right. 15 to 20 minutes is a minimum to see some results. For 5 up to 15 days. Why 5 up to 15 days? Sometimes some people use it for once, twice, and then they say, yes, I see some relief. Next day, they tell you, I think the pain is now slowly coming back because the body has not actually cleared the problem. You have some relief because it has started. But if you continue, then it gets to clear that problem. So 5 to 15 days will help to clear the thing almost totally, unless it is some other disorder. Okay, externally, where do you use it? The treated skin areas are the site of injury, in the case of surface wounds and skin diseases, whereas the affected joints are the targets in the case of pain. Okay, so which means that where you have a problem, that is the area you blow. Internally, you focus on the anatomic or acupuncture points, okay, which starts, you use the sternum as a guideline. And then following local exposure, terahertz energy is mainly absorbed through the human skin, which is made up by 70 to 80% of water. Now, what it means is when you blow, whatever water is in the body also absorbs this energy. And that water, when it subsequently goes into your cells, is going to help wherever it goes in. So that is one of the reasons why we tell people drink water, a glass or two before. Okay, as you can see, hydration, it keeps the body and cells hydrated before commencing treatment for better results. Drink a glass or two of water before starting the treatment so that the water captures the waves and it helps to hydrate and charge up your cells. And 1 or 2 glasses after treatment to clear whatever it removes, it wants to remove. Okay. Now, there are some signs during treatment. First, you might have some pain, burning or tingling sensation on the affected or problem areas. Okay. So as you move it along the area, you'll find that some areas feel a little bit different from other areas. So traditional Chinese medicine suggests that where you feel pain, there is probably a blockage in that area. So as you blow, you remove that blockage and it allows and it relieves that area, and vice versa. Okay, now it is also user friendly. It is easy to operate. You don't need professional skills or knowledge. You just blow on the affected area. But if you want to go a little bit further, you want to focus on specific areas where you feel that you need to focus on those areas. You can have specific information relating to certain diseases or conditions where you can follow just some simple guidelines which you can get from your upline. Okay, they have the spots where you can focus on, and a request to you: please do not drop or shake this device. Handle it with care. Devices are all, designed in such a way. But then again, if you drop it, they've got these glass chambers, they've got these the crystals there and all that. So it might not conform to specifications. Okay. All right, so be very careful. Do not drop, handle it with care. Okay. Now, let's see some treatments. First thing, it follows traditional Chinese medicine treatment points, focuses a lot on the meridian and chakra points, encourages natural healing. What it means is the body wants to heal itself. It wants whatever which can help it to heal. And only if you give it what it wants, it can heal itself. All this while, it doesn't have what it needs. So now, with this device, you are able to give the body the water into the cells and the charge into the cells for it to start natural healing. All right. So the speed at which results can be seen depends on body and health condition of each person, right, and frequency of use. So it cannot be the same for everyone. 2 times you can cure this, 3 times you can cure this. Doesn't work that way. Each person is different. Each person has their own condition. Even the same problem, diabetes, this person may be a little bit less, the other person may be more chronic, right? So each individual is different in their own way. So the frequency of use, amount of use also depends on the body and health conditions, right? So in natural healing, expect a healing crisis. Now, why I'm telling you this is because many people upon starting to use, they will tell you, I'm feeling more pain. I'm feeling more itchiness. I'm feeling a little bit different. Why? Why is it when I go and take my reading, suddenly it is higher? Now what's happening is, this is what is called a healing crisis, where what it means is, it gets worse before it gets better. So what's actually happening is, it is clearing you of your problem. Now you've got 2 or 3 options. One, stop and forget about the whole thing, and that's where you stop your treatment and you lose. The second one is, reduce the amount of treatment to a level where it is bearable for the person, but it will take a longer time to heal. And the third one is, carry on with what you are doing, suffer a little. In about 3 to 7 days, you will overcome that, and then you can see the difference, right? The choice is the patient. Okay, now this is the sternum. This sternum guides you in a lot of treatment because a lot of the blowing is follows the line of the sternum. As you can see here, sternum is in front, the line moves from the top to the bottom. Now, these are some of the diseases where you can focus on certain areas. The lines are here, sideways and circular motion. I shall run through this because you can get this from your upline and look at which are the areas where you want to focus on, and you can do that, right? And I will be putting a video of how to use it on YouTube. Okay, now this really is for cataract, dry eyes, glaucoma, eyesight problems. Now this one is for these conditions. This is for this condition, right? Even flu, cough. This is for hypertension and the group. This is for knee arthritis and the group. This is for beauty, right? Even for beauty, you must know how to do it. So I shall touch a little bit more on beauty. Okay. This is the favorite among women. It is for beauty. Use the lowest speed. You're supposed to push, huh? So the first time for him, so he's a bit shy. Okay, now that one was when he's using on somebody else. Now if I want to use it on myself, I can do it on myself. Now what I do is I just push up slowly as I do. So as I blow, I just push. I just start pushing. Okay, push, 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 push. Okay, thank you. This is the favorite. Okay, now that was for beauty just now. Now another what do you call it? Something good about this device is the penetration. Now most of the methods you use, like massage and the other things, they work just on the skin level, right? Now, what happens is when you use this blower, it goes deep, 20 to 30 centimeters. So there's deep penetration to areas where before this, you had no access. Before this, you had problems getting to. So now with this use, even areas in this area, you can deal with them. Of course, you must see other conditions as well, right? So in case it is dislodged and all that, then it may be a problem. But if it's to do with the cells, definitely it's going to help you, right? Now, how to blow? These are some of the areas how you blow, small guidelines. So I've explained just now. You also can get this from your upline. And this is also based on the spinal nerve, areas where you blow to get to your, what do you call it, organs. Areas of the organs where you want to focus on, right? So if you have the pancreas, where do you want to focus on? Solar plexus, where do you focus on? So you can use this method. Okay, next, these are the points of reflexology on the soles. Now you can focus on them as well. Now if you want, you can do this generally, the whole area. You do the whole area, so you get a little bit of for all the organs. And then you can use on the palms of your hand, okay, where you clear your the chakra points, right? Okay, meridian points. Okay, make it simple. Do not know where to blow. Just point the blower to where you have pain, inflammation, or the affected area, and blow. It's as simple as that. Okay. Now, this is a friend of mine. So we meet sometimes. He's 72 years old, and he makes it very simple. Okay. For example, if you do not know where to blow, he wants to blow on his hands, and this is how he does it. As you can see, he was using a lot to clear his chakra points on his palms. Now this one is to do with his legs. Just point and blow. Just speed it up. Okay, the next one is for the eyes. Okay. Trust me, his eyesight is getting better. He had problems reading the time from the wall clock in his house, barely meters away. Now he can see them clearly. We've seen this testimony just now earlier, and this one as well, and this one. Okay, after an accident, he had this problem, and now after a number of treatments. Okay, now the main areas where it can help: various inflammations, pain, blockages, to help with healthy skin and to help with beauty. Now, you have seen this before, earlier, talked about this. Now we shall see another one. People have asked, now can I use it with my clothes on? Yes, definitely. Can you place clothing?
Now okay, Aga.
But better, better.
Better, huh?
And we can see the ones without clothes in the massage, physiotherapy centers, sorry. Speed it up.
啲朋友冇感冒或者咩啊？
開幕勁啊！啲寒氣。
點樣又 feel 到佢
收唔收我哋個？
咁快？
我腎虧，肺腎氣。
肺腎痛。嚟多次啊！偵測緊。佢腎嗰位。
I can feel it, huh? Penetrate.
但係陳生冇事喎，佢擺一手喺度。
Your immune system.
呢個位頭先已經吹咗幾分鐘啦，都唔要啊。
You feel the heat of the treatment.
呢度少啲啲。
This is as good as whole body treatment. Huh? So many physiotherapy, I mean, in Hong Kong, Taiwan, they have been using it. And now many physiotherapy centers in other places, they are beginning to use this. Okay. Now, it is also a source of income. As you can see here, many of our friends, they are very serious because it is helping people and they are very serious about the source of income, especially in these times of COVID, where medical expenses can be very expensive. Okay, now if you wish for success, first you must have a good product, a good plan, a good company leading and growing with you, which this company is doing. You buy yourself health. Actually, you're buying the blower because you want your health, and the company gives you a business where you earn some money. All right. So the greatest wealth is health. When you're healthy, wealth comes with it. Okay. With that, I thank you. I'm Somaya. Thank you, Mr. Sam.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much from the detailed sharing about iTeraCare from our iTeraCare product advisor, Mr. Soma, and even guided us how to use the device in order to get better result. And I think so many of our new friends here, as well first time with us, are curiously asking about probably how much is the price of the device. Yeah, because our price of the device, I would say that it's very affordable, but it is actually vary from each country to another country. Because this is actually, I think we have so many countries, friends around with us tonight, right? So please check with your respected, the person that invited you to this particular Zoom. But averagely, I would say that $300 over you can get this unit for your whole family to use. And then for your information, actually this device we just launched only less than 3 months. But then wherever it goes, it creates fantastic and huge result, as you can see from the testimony sharer and so on, that actually, for all this while, we already less than 3 months, we already expanded to 11 countries. Just imagine. And then we are keep on expanding. I think for this month, we're going to have more country stockists coming in. So all our friends who are actually, you're coming from different countries, you can get the information how to become our country stockist or original stockist, or at the area, so that you can even have better way to promote this product and so on. Feel free to contact the person who invite you to this Zoom and also link to our top management to guide you.